In the heart of the Limousin, just 30 miles from Limoges, is a tiny hamlet with new proprietors, myself Ted and my wife Lisa. The village of Montmagner originally covered 250 acres, with the chateau being the heart of the hamlet. It had its glory days in the 18th century with its coaching house and relais de poste. But in 2020 we purchased Montmagner for €180,000. It had been abandoned for many years and left to deteriorate and crumble. Living in a tent, no electricity or water, we aim to breathe new life into Montmagner, reviving its history to make our future.
Most people would be quite daunted with the amount of work that there is to do, and there are some times when I look out and I suddenly have a panic attack and think, oh my God, you know, the budget we've got, where are we going to get to? But it's just so exciting.
So with 700 years of history to uncover, today, 3 years on, we show you the full transformation of the salle de thé. From a crumbling building to a thriving business.
We're officially open.
We don't want to just be here living, earning a business or whatever. We want to fully integrate with the community, and that's hopefully what we can do.
Hi everyone, I thought we'd give you a quick update as we've been here 10 days now. The water is still off. We still haven't been able to find the water meter where it comes into the house. So as you can see, that's why we've got our hats on. No showers still for 10 days, getting a bit smelly.
So 10 days in, and no water wasn't going to stop us. It was time to get this room turned around. And the first step was to remove all of the cement and plaster that the previous owner had put on the walls. It seemed that they wanted to attempt to erase all the history they possibly could, but we wasn't going to let that happen. So with the walls all prepared, it was time for my first lesson in mortaring. And after that, there was no stopping me. The walls have taken a long time, but it's come up great, isn't it?
Yeah, we did all the back wall there, but it looks fantastic. I just am so proud of her for doing all this work. You know, it's extraordinary achievement.
So with the walls done, it was time to turn to the windows and have my first lesson in reglazing. So now the windows had their new liquor paint, their new glass, and was installed back into the chateau, it was time for us to start thinking about a bit of warmth. After living in the tent for the last 7 months, we needed to have somewhere dry, warm, and comfortable for Christmas. So the fireplace needed a very big overhaul.
Right, while we're on it, we were talking about me doing Father Christmas, weren't we, the other day? Is this some sort of trick? Yeah, stay there, Dave.
They're just, testing to see if you fit up there.
After 9 months of living in a tent, it is now the end of November and the temperatures are dropping fast.
I don't know about you, but it was through my bones last night, and that's, I haven't really experienced it.
That's why I keep drinking so much tea, just to warm my hands up.
Just to warm my hands up. You know, I come in here and she's got a hat on and 16 layers and she's still shaking with the cold.
So it's time for us to get the wood burning stove installed into the tea room, and it can't come soon enough.
It will be so lovely to have an open fire that we can huddle around and just sit out, you know.
Yeah, it will be absolutely glorious when we get the fire in.
We won't want to move away from it.
So 24 hours later, and Super Dave arrives to help Ted fit the chimney flue.
A minute, I just want to measure this.
We've had the flue fitted and they've just left it hanging down, fitted it at the top of the chimney. So Dave and Ted are now trying to attempt to cut the flue.
There you go. Ready?
Yeah.
Get going.
Let go. Let it go. Yeah.
All right.
We're done.
Mind yourself.
By fitting the flue ourselves, we've saved over €2,000. But having never done this before, both Dave and Ted are learning on the job.
I think it looks good.
I think it looks great. I think it's really, really excellent.
We are going to have your first fire.
Okay, I'll
Yes.
go get the thing big.
Good.
Yay!
It's going up the tree. It is one of those milestones, the fact that we're getting not only power and light in here, but actual heat and self-sufficient heat.
With our first Christmas at Montmagner just a few weeks away, the new stove will definitely sprinkle some festive magic into the tea room.
Oh, I'll tell you what would be really nice. Sitting by the fire with a nice cup of cocoa.
Do you drink cocoa?
No.
Just the thought of it, yeah.
So at last we now had a source of heat. However, Christmas dinner doesn't cook itself. The next step was to get a kitchen in.
Bloody hat. This reminds me of an outstanding film that I once saw called That Sinking Feeling. What?
Got a plug in it, will you?
It's just a waste of time.
Okay.
Do you know, I feel really drained.
Do you?
Yeah.
They're not all washed up.
Even though the tea room isn't quite finished, there's still a lot of work to do. We could not resist the temptation of moving in so that we had somewhere warm and comfortable for the Christmas period. Although we've been sleeping in the caravan that was kindly loaned to us for the last 2 months, cooking and living in a barn for 9 months has really taken its toll.
Morale is kind of diminishing. Every night we come in here and it's so cold and we're having to go into the caravan and not be able to sit sort of outside in the comfort and talk. Oh my God! Oh no! Oh, look at that! Oh God, this just, oh, look. This just shows and why it's so desperate that we need to get out of here. Because this is, I'm cooking on this and there's mice droppings all underneath it, which I didn't even know was there. If we carry on like this, one of us is going to get ill.
But to move in here for Christmas, we need a bed. And Ted's job is to dig it out from the barn where it's been stored for the past 9 months, if he can find it.
Well, that's the headboard. That's part one. I made it out of 4-inch fence posts and scaffold boards. All I did was blowtorch them, wire brush them so it brings the grain up, and then I wax them with a clear wax. Just to give them a bit of protection. And the burning sort of hardens them up a bit.
Well, the bed might have been found, but what about the brackets to put it together? I think it's a trip for the attic. Now, the problem with visiting the attic is it doesn't just store mine and Ted's belongings. It's a treasure trove from the past, and you always find something to distract you.
So you see the state of this box, how filthy it is, but inside is a wedding dress. Completely clean, look how white it is. Just amazes me how it stayed up here. Beautiful. Wouldn't it be lovely to find out who wore this? And with all this dust and dirt, and it's still so white. Oh, got him! I think that's what it's after anyway. Ted, I found them!
Yeah, no, those are the bits.
Yeah?
Outstanding. Let's get it out.
Right.
Right, some do these. Ready?
It feels wet, is it?
Not wet, it's cold.
You sure? Yeah? Oh, yeah. I've got to crack on with work now, baby.
Have you really?
Come on, get your bum up. Oh.
So with just a couple of days to go before Christmas, we now have a bed, but there is so much more to do as we are hosting Karen and Dave for Christmas dinner.
Will it go round?
No.
No.
Hold on.
James. Not your way.
No, come back out.
Can we wait?
Go on.
Yeah, it's going.
Right. Drop it down. Go.
Oh.
That's it. The bugger back on there.
Yay!
Right.
Yay!
Look at that.
Luxury.
Just unbelievable, really.
Where am I putting this?
I don't know.
Feels like it's coming together now, doesn't it? Yeah, it's feeling more like it's going to be home for a little while.
Yeah.
Which is nice.
Oh, it is nice, you know.
It's going to look lovely.
Yeah. I think I slept really well. I certainly slept first half of the night.
A lot more comfortably.
Yeah, things don't ache as much.
Want a cup of tea?
Oh, yeah.
Shall I put the kettle on?
Yeah. Good.
The only thing left now was to start putting some decorations up.
We've got this tree here, and when we came, it had fallen right over, and we propped it up to see if it would grow, to give it a bit of a second chance, but it hasn't. So I'm going to use the branches from this tree to make a garland to go across the fireplace. So we went rummaging the other day and picked our berries. There's some beautiful berry trees over here everywhere, so I picked a load of holly.
only ever used a chainsaw about 3 times in my life, and that was here. Never used them before. But there is something, I think, very Christmassy about doing this sort of business.
Right, let's see where we're at with the potatoes. Oh, lovely. Very nice. So the first meal in our new kitchen, in our new house, in a new country, in France. And yeah, let's just hope it tastes okay. There you go. Cheers, everyone. Here's to the best Christmas we can make of it in these circumstances.
Cheers.
And thank you for all your help. It's January 2021, and after just a few days off for Christmas, it's time to get straight back to work.
Oh, but you don't bite my fingers. Ow! Ow!
We're still sleeping in here, but there's so much work to do. The ceiling has now been insulated, and I'm at work plasterboarding and taping and jointing between the beams.
It just looks fabulous. You know, if we ever run out of money, love, I'm going to farm you out to do ceilings.
The renovation budget has now got to a stage where it's nearly non-existent. So it's paramount that we must open this year to be able to raise some income to continue the work.
It just looks old, and I just love it because it's old. Is that what we're saying?
Tiles and tribulations. I really love this material. This is just beautiful. It's got all the right colours. Get out! The greens, the reds, the golds, beautiful. But they're not very big curtains, I haven't got much of it. So I'm only going to use these as an accent, and then I'm going to make a table runner for the table. Just bear with me a minute, because little girl, what are you doing? Leave things alone, there's nothing for you in there. So anyway, I'm going to make 3 separate mini blinds for the window, for the big window, and I'm going to use the red material as the main colour, and I'm going to use Ted's curtains as the accent. So let's give it a go. First of all, got to get rid of this dog. Come on, you. Come on. Monkey, monkey, come on. You're getting too heavy to carry like this. Come on, down the tower.
Sturdy enough?
Come on, boys. Let's go and have a look, see what she's done.
You want to sit on it and see what it's like?
That's probably not a good idea. I think it's really nice.
One down, another 11 to go.
So with the furniture sorted, all that was left to do now was have a good scrub up.
I'm really nervous. Really nervous. You know, it's been great renovating it and it's all been fun, and then the reality comes that we've actually got to open as a business. And we've been 15 months without sort of seeing anybody other than, you know, the few neighbours. And we've never done hospitality before in our life, so, you know, we might be absolutely rubbish at it.
So after 18 months of blood, sweat and tears, we turned this around from a crumbling building to eventually a salle de thé that we can invite our neighbours and public to come into and view.
You think back to 700 years ago How long did it take them to build this place without the technology that we have now, without the machinery we have now, with their hands? You build properties today to last, what, you know?
50 years maybe, if you're
50,
lucky.
100 years if you're lucky. 700 years on, and we're able to move into it. And yes, we have a lot of work to do, but actually, the actual stability of the property is sound.
It's really quite difficult to put into words how amazing it is to be able to live in a place like this.
We're officially open.
Oh, yeah. People rock up now, don't they? What I don't want to do is put it in the way of the car parking.
The support we received from the local community and their mayor who turned up to do the opening was so overwhelming. And we felt so proud to have been able to bring this part of their history back into their lives.
Merci Lisa, merci Ted de nous accueillir. Et puis on est très contents, la commune est très contente de pouvoir inaugurer l'ouverture de Montmagner et de revivre ce site remarquable et que vous puissiez le faire découvrir à tout le monde de la commune et en dehors de la commune. C'est super, super.
1, 2, 3. Entrez!
Le bâti que vous voyez ici, c'est en fait une maison noble qui a été construite en 1360.
It's amazing what they've done, absolutely amazing. And the woodwork that Ted's done, it's incredible.
If this was in England, they wouldn't be able to move for restrictions and paperwork, and you can't do this, you can't do that. So it's wonderful to have, you know, the freedom to do it the way you want to do it, but at the same time bring back, you know, all the wonderful heritage and everything, and they're fantastic for them.
Yum yum.
God, I'm absolutely shattered. Now another order's coming.
Le repas se passe très bien et le menu est très bon.
So how do you all think it went? Terrific! What have we done?
Cash-wise, we've done about nearly just shy of 600 quid. That's not bad, is it?
It's not, is it?
So after all that hard work, the day was a great success, with over 200 people through the door on the first day. It's amazing to think how far we've come in 18 months. From a crumbling, derelict building with no water, gas or electricity and living in a tent, to a thriving business.
People would have called us, you know, foolhardy to take on this project with the budget that we've got. But when you know, the heart wants what the heart wants.
We fell in love with Montmagner at first sight. The desire to complete this renovation is now stronger than ever, and the passion to uncover the history is unstinting.
I wouldn't say we were massive history buffs when we first started, but it is just, it's, you know, it's fueled a tiny ember of a fire in us both.
It's the mystery that it holds as well.
The intrigue, the hundreds and hundreds of years of people's lives going through this.
Yeah, and the
just
stories.
fascinates me. Yeah.
If you would like to hitch a ride with us on this adventure, then please check out our Patreon page. For just €5 a month, you can help support our project, receive behind the scenes footage, uncut videos, and have Zoom chats with me and Ted. Be part of the Montmagner family on our Patreon only Facebook page, or make a one-off donation via our PayPal page. All of the links are in the description. You will then know that your contribution helps to preserve a piece of world history. Join us next time to see another of the rooms come to life.